Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Thief 2: The Metal Age, where I guess it really is, as we discovered last time, it really is a very metal age. All the prophecies are about metal, all the plants are dying because plants aren't metal enough. Something real strange is going on with the plant life. I'm not 100% sure what to make of that plot thread yet. But in any case, larger world stuff has to wait. Apparently, the sheriff is trying to kill Garrett personally, so we got to deal with that thing first.
I definitely think that plants are more prog rock than metal. There's a lot of like naturey shit in prog rock.
Did you feel like this joke was good enough when we did it before that it needed to come back?
Yes, always.
Okay. So the conversation with the sheriff is going to start when the church bells toll midnight. We got to stay close to the door to ensure we hear every word. Also, steal lots of things. Also, don't kill any innocent bystanders. And then just leave. It seems like it should be very easy. Right? Mm-hmm. Very easy. Invisibility potion. The flash bombs are certainly doing work lately.
Yeah. I think what your outfit needs, though, is some more flair.
Total silence.
Yep, that's fair. That's what I deserve.
It says that the invisibility potion only lasts a few seconds. I don't think I'm going to spend money on it.
Okay.
I'm debating, do we want to just fill up on flash bombs? Maybe. Just healing potions and flash bombs. We'll figure everything else out. We have 35 broadhead arrows. That's enough for all the murders.
I feel like the invisibility potion is for when, you've screwed up.
Yeah.
And you're not going to do that. You're a consummate professional.
Well, I don't even know that would help you if you screwed up. I don't think that's what it's for. I think it's for, if there's a place where you really can't find a way to sneak around or whatever, you just invis and run through. So, especially if it only lasts a couple of seconds, I feel like it's not going to fix a screw up.
But does not make you inaudible.
Yeah, you don't need to be inaudible. Boy, somebody is already aware of us, it sounds like. I think it sounds like they're up there. So these big weird statues that are all over the place. Surprise. Doors aren't open. All right, so listen at one of these doors. We're at the front gates. We need to get through here, and seems simple enough.
It won't be.
No, I'm sure. Apparently, it's quite a large. Structure. There's danger in the catacombs. That's interesting. It seems like we wouldn't need all of this. Maybe it's going to end up being really hard to get to 1,000 loot. Or we're going to learn something from the conversation that's going to give us other stuff to do. Okay, well, I can't actually pick that door, so...
How much danger are the catacombs, though, really?
I'm assuming that they'll be full of undead or whatever. You know...
Bring back memories.
Yeah, but bad memories. Okay, that's a person up there. The fuck?
To the others that an intruder.
Holy shit. That's actually fully a robot?
Whoever thou be, I shall find thee.
Run and alert everyone.
It's almost dead.
What?
You
Okay.
killed an innocent.
I don't know that I agree.
You killed an innocent bystander.
That's a robot. I guess. Okay.
Are you being racist against robots?
That
Because,
yes,
like,
a little bit. I just don't. Okay.
Art a treacherous orchid to shrink so from light.
Oh, hey, that's wood. Damn it, Garrett, catch the rope. Yeah, apparently. So apparently there are full. I don't know what we saw there. Was that like fully an autonomous robot?
maybe.
Uh-oh.
I promise thee a goodly fight. Now come forth.
Okay.
Is that the first time in one of these games you failed by killing an innocent bystander?
Yes, because I did not realize. I don't know. I just kind of assumed that a robot would be more capable of combat.
It was unarmed.
It wasn't unarmed. It has metal arms. That's all it takes to kill somebody. Okay, so we got a key here. It's unlabeled. It's just key. I'm wondering if there's actual time pressure, you know?
Yeah, it'd be nice if we knew that. You think they'd give us like a timepiece or something if that was the case?
In my gear I shall find thee.
So I'm assuming that person's going to walk back up here. My hope is, I think they were standing up there watching for people coming in. So they're going to come back and they're going to walk back over there and I'm going to clonk them on the head. This is a different person. Can I climb? The answer is yes, but slowly. That's fair.
Dost thou know whether the sheriff hath arrived?
The sheriff? What doth he here?
In Karis' name, man, hast thou been stuffing leaves in thine ears? Hast thou not heard about the meeting?
Oh, the meeting. I had forgotten that today was the date.
Fa! Thou hast no idea what I speak on. Thou must learn to pay more attention, lest thee find thyself fallen by the wayside as the future passes thee by.
Huh. Weird. So the good news is that these guys really love to build shit out of metal. And it makes them very easy to hear coming. The bad news is that I am also going to have to walk on these surfaces sometimes. No, don't drink the carrot. Pick up body and drink potion should not be the same button in my defense. I don't know if that was the same person who was up here. For safety's sake, I'm going to build a pile of unconscious bodies in this attic.
You know, maybe they make them the same button on purpose to reflect what a dumbass Garrett is. I think it's character building is what they're doing.
Okay, did you see him just like fail to...
Yup.
So now I actually have less health.
They don't have a healing potion.
I made that jump the first time so easily. It's wild. Well, we're just gonna wait for this person and knock them out again. I'm gonna take their potion and fucking leave them right where they fell.
No, that's fair.
What is taking her so long? Does she not know I have places to be?
I wonder if their patrols are randomized.
I can't imagine. But yeah, I don't even hear footsteps. It doesn't... I wonder if quick saving and quick loading, like, I wonder if we caught a weird moment where they were initializing some part of a script and now it's just not happening. Well, I don't know. Whatever, I guess. Okay, healing potion. Cool. It's a different key. It's an identical key, but they didn't stack, so...
For the builder's sake, what was that? By Karis, I swear I thought there was something amiss.
Nobody saw that first swing. Do you have a potion? You do not. What a bummer. Okay. Just sort of a makeshift table. I'm just going to throw this body in this room, hopefully out of direct line of sight of anyone walking around.
Too bad you can't put them in boxes.
Like fold her in half and put her in the chest. I'm going to flip this switch. Okay, it's just the lights. I wasn't sure what it was, but I was concerned that it might have been, you know, the alarm. So, we found our way to the storage shed, which means we are like right above this area. So, robot non-combatants, what would they even be doing?
I mean, just, I don't know, doing their thing, doing their lives.
I'm hearing ghosts. Okay, well, this area is deeply haunted. Alright, the building... Like, that's one of the doors right there. I guess let's just... climb these metal stairs as slowly and carefully as possible. Okay.
Disturb them. I can hear the meeting just fine from out here.
So yeah, the bell just rings as soon as you get close. I appreciate that. What if it was 1 in the morning instead of midnight? Wouldn't that have been a better time to do this?
Yeah.
Behold, Sheriff Truitt, from the lowly street rat emerges the loyal worker, that which I call the servant.
This is one of the tramps I delivered to you? The transformation is spectacular.
Oh.
Neither want nor worry has he.
Lucky fellow. Strange you should mention worries, Karis, because I do have one. It's not that the money's not right, no, it's just that I need to be convinced you've taken the proper precautions. The Truitt name is untainted by scandal, and I will not be the one to bring it humiliation and ruin.
Trust thee in me. for 'tis the builder himself who guides me, and the Baron need never know.
Yes. I'm glad your builder guides you, but it would make me feel even more confident if you were to let me in on your whole scheme. Come now, what's the crux of it all, eh, Garrus? Show me what's so special about your new servants.
'Tis impossible to hide anything from you, good sheriff. I will give the full explanation then in the form of a demonstration. The visual in this instance would far surpass any verbal elaborations I could relate, but I must ask thee to step away from the masked servant, that's right. And meanwhile I will retrieve our volunteer, a most unfortunate gutter snipe who waits just outside. Come, gentle beggar, and stand thee just there, next to the masked man. Yes. Now, all is in readiness, so keep thine eyes on the new arrival, whilst I signal the servant. Thusly.
My word! The mask emits a red vapor!
Continue thy observations to it.
But it consumes them! We are in peril!
Fear thee not, stout sheriff, for we are safe at this distance. See, already the reaction ceases.
They are gone! And what remains in their stead? Sand? No. Rust.
Indeed, 'tis very much like rust and harmless once settled. Brother Fegan, I pray thee, do sweep up what is left of those two.
Yes.
A weapon, then! Quite fantastic and monstrous. Of course, you'll keep these servants you're making away from me and my men.
Thou need not even ask.
Then we are in agreement. You need subjects for your servant project, and I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence. They'll be rounded up, charges invented, etc. Still, there's always risk. So I will give you 20, no more. For your part, you'll remember to keep our transactions absolutely secret. And of course, deliver my payment in advance, in full, tomorrow. I don't trust you, Karas, so you'll receive the subjects only after I confirm the payment. Well, our business here is finished.
Yes. Very well, Truett. Now see, friends, with the builder's efficiency, I have completed 2 tasks with but 1 effort. Firstly, I did secure 20 subjects to be transformed into servants, as you heard. And secondly, I secured the loyalty of the wary Sheriff Truett. Yes, his loyalty. Truett fears scandal. Yet his actions of late could bring him that or worse, if ever made public. Now, behold my wax cylinder machine. I've used it to capture the sheriff's very words, even as they moved through the air today. Hearken, friends.
And I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence.
With his voice thus preserved, Truett dare not betray me, or he'll have the scandal he fears so much. Brother Fegan, thou wilt see to it that this wax cylinder machine gets safely to the bank on the morrow. You will find the safety deposit box key in a closet near the pulpit. Friends, we are adjourned. Return now to your duties.
I'd like to get a copy of that key myself.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that. The
Okay.
thing that just happened. I have 3 major prongs of discussion I would like to pursue here. Number 1, if we meet that character and it turns out that he is not a cartoon dog, I'm going to be very disappointed. Number 2, I get what they're going for And I don't like... I don't know if it is a good practice in a video game to convey a point by making a player crouch next to a door motionless while staring at a wall for 2 minutes. It feels, it feels to me like there's probably a more engaging or interesting way to do that. Even if that's what the character's doing, like turn it into a cutscene, make it one of those wacky Thief 2 cutscenes with the shadow people or whatever. And thing 3, holy shit, what the fuck? The actual content of the conversation.
Yeah. So I want to double back to number 2.
Yeah.
So I think that could have been shorter and more concise. I think it was overwritten.
Yeah.
But
it's very stagey, which is super weird considering that there's no visual component.
Yeah. No. Well, what it reminds me a lot of is radio drama, which I've listened
that's
to
fair.
hundreds of hours of, and the thing is, I also have written some audio material, and the thing is, you don't want to necessarily have something like, oh my gosh, let me describe what is happening as it's happening. I would much rather just have the guy freak out and scream or whatever, and not be able to see, not have him describe it as a light or whatever.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Conceptually, I like the idea actually of you can't see it and you have to kind of fill in the gap, because that can be really horrifying.
Sure.
I don't think they handled the execution as well. I don't think we needed a visual component, but it needed to be shorter and less exposition-y.
Yeah, okay. I just mean like, as like a thing of gameplay, to make it a thing you're doing during the level where you just have to crouch there and wait. And I don't know.
See, for me, that's not different than doing a cutscene, though, because you're still not playing the game when it's happening.
Yeah, but like you're not playing the game when it's happening. I was still like crouching there and waiting, and
Yeah, so I definitely think they could have conveyed that in more like 30 to 40 seconds, and it would not have seemed as long.
Due to literally not being as long.
Well, yes, but also it would have. Okay, yeah. And yeah, the what the fuck just happened was kind of neat.
Key.
I suppose they could have had like a window with like some shadows, some blurry thing you can't out, and that would give you more visual interest.
Yeah, I mean, is this like the?
I don't think he'll be a cartoon dog though.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
He didn't sound like Droopy to me.
He definitely is. He's droopy. I am stuck. Okay. Somehow I got on top of the mechanist maze and I can no longer reach the ground.
I know someone in the comment.
Wrong key.
Damn it. How does Garrett even know?
Said they were looking forward to us playing this game because the villain was Peter Lorre, and that's not quite a Peter Lorre voice.
Oh, it's not a Peter Lorre voice at all.
Yeah, but it has.
Well, Droopy's voice is based on a real person, right? Like the
Yeah.
like he's a celebrity impression, because that was very common with those characters, right? Do you know?
It was very common with the Hanna-Barbera stuff. Droopy wasn't Barbera though. I don't think.
Oh, is he not? Is he an Avery?
No, he's not an Avery. Hang on. Let me.
Okay. You do that, and I'll do this.
Okay.
Master Gaspar, thy name was mentioned to our Lord Karis as one who might be welcoming to the future. Perhaps thou hast heard of the mechanists, but thou may be confusing us with our hoary forebears, the Hammers. Where they spurned thou and thy kind, the mechanists embraced those with a voice in the city's future. Perhaps thou might attend a sermon at Angel Watch. There be many wonders we would be happy to show thee in our workshops. Friend Tickspring. Gaspar is not a name that we know, right? I don't think that's a person we've had any previous dealings with. Put this away.
I don't think so. So Droopy was an MGM character. He was created by Tex Avery. MGM also did the Tom and Jerry cartoons, which Hanna-Barbera worked on before they founded him. Droopy's voice was based on Bill Thompson's performance as Wallace Wimple on the radio comedy Fibber McGee and Molly. And Bill Thompson was the original voice of Droopy.
Never shall I finish my design. The springs and gears conspire and confound me.
Calm, friend, calm. On the morrow, let me come by thy workbench and help thee untangle things.
I would be most grateful, couldst thou help?
'Tis nothing. Think on it as the copper and tin mingle to make the stronger bronze. So dost we each mingle and flow together in Karis's forge to make stronger as well.
Thou art wise.
'Tis Karis who is truly wise. His bounty and the machines we construct shall help all of humanity in the coming times, and all shall know his wisdom.
I will be glad to have this wretched task behind me that I might move to a more profitable position.
I'm a professional. So anyway, to get to the other what the fuck,
yeah,
they're kidnapping the poor and they're making those robot things out of them. Is a bit of a wild turn. I guess it makes sense emerging from everything we know about these, like. That's a robot.
Oh,
that's a small robot. That's an R2-D2.
That's so cool.
What the fuck? Yeah, this has gotten really weird in a way that I'm super in love with. So they're turning them into... They're roboticizing them to remove their free will, it sounds like. And stuff. And also to turn them into triggerable bombs?
Yeah, that makes sense. So anyway,
does it have a little furnace on its back, or what is the?
It's a weak point.
It is like it does look like a little furnace. I'm using my zoomy eye. I bet it will freak the fuck out and or kill us if it sees us.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna do a thing.
So you were right in that Droopy's voice was based on a person. We actually did the voice it was based on, so it wasn't quite an impression.
Yeah, because it was based on them doing a character. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna quick save. I'm going to reveal myself to this thing because I want to know what happens when it sees us. Does it attack us or does it run to alarm people?
Secret that the mechanists are the ones supplying Sheriff Truitt with the machines.
Okay, neither. It is not really aware.
Right. What happens when you...
Okay, that makes sense.
Can you pick it up?
I cannot. I also was curious, but no, it doesn't seem interactable.
Wrong key.
Thank you, Garrett.
How would we know otherwise? No, wait, I wanted to read that. Friend Cultus, recent experiments have confirmed my fears. Mere water can indeed halt the builder's children. If a significant amount of moisture pools in the aft boiler, the result is complete paralysis. The weather has been agreeable of late, but if a thunderstorm were to strike... Cultus, I task you with fixing this problem immediately. Water poured directly into the boiler may shut the children down, but you must at least be competent enough to protect them from a simple rain shower. Okay, so if it didn't occur to you, they want you to know this. This is very important. I hate the leg thing that's going on with these ones. I don't.
So creepy.
This is a really cool. This is a really cool kind of horror
Yeah.
that they've sort of like merged into. They've removed certain horror elements and replaced them with others, and I think this is really rad. Okay, I can interact with that. I've got a putty knife now. This is what we're gonna make the impression with, I guess. Friends, if thou wouldst make a mold, press thine item into the wax press. Such impression being made, use the putty knife to scrape away the top layer of wax. Use this method, friends, to make molds of most small articles. Keys, cogs, gears, springs, and the like. To create a tool of hardened steel, give thy mold to Brother Mendelus, whose place it is to work the fires of the forge. We only have to get the impression.
Yeah.
I assume we're going to have our proper key made elsewhere. So we have the stack of 3 keys. These are the 3 that Garrett picked up and was like, these are the wrong key. But we have 2 other keys that are stacked in ones that are perfectly identical to those keys to my eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what to make of this. We picked these up before we knew we were looking for a key, and I'm wondering if I broke something about the mission by doing so.
Good thing I can still use this wax.
Okay, I made a wax impression of one of them. I'm assuming if I had done it, if it was the right one, we'd get an objective complete, right?
Yeah. No, I just don't think we've seen the key yet.
Me neither. It's weird, though. Anyway. It's weird that those keys are stacking separately. Very strange. So this is the door that had the skull sitting above it. I assume this just goes into the crypts. Still got hammers on the door. That's an undead hammer, right? Oh, yep, that sure is.
Like a hammer haunt?
I mean, did you not see?
I mean, it was kind of far away. We should get closer.
I'm looking closer. So, okay, that's concerning. The key's not going to be down here, though.
No.
But valuable hammer loot might be. We need a lot of... We're only at like 300 loot. And we need to see if it'll come back.
Yeah.
Maybe not?
Now, what are the chances that someone is watching this series of videos but has not watched the first series of videos that we did on the first?
It's a great question. No way to know, really.
Because I was not expecting to see hammer haunts again.
Same. And these ones are different. Oh.
Hey, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still unreasonably fast. Holy hell. Stop blocking. No, stop being so good at combat. Holy hell. Alright, I got the backstab on that first one.
Yeah.
I hit him with the whammy. This one was not. I don't want to fight any more of these.
No, I know.
I was hoping I could surprise him and still get the stealth damage by just jumping him as he came around the corner. Wow, these health potions do not restore like almost any HP.
Yeah, I know that's something that is different from difficulty level to difficulty level.
Okay. All right, well, another healing potion. The good news for us is that those things are unquiet in almost every sense.
It'd be cool if there were no zombies and just all hammer haunts.
Yeah, honestly, I'm like way into that. Give me no trivial enemy, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so having gone through the crypt, I guess the mechanists just know about that? Or I don't know why it was marked that way on my map. You know? I'd be curious to know whose map this was. That's a dead mechanist.
Nope.
I mean, of course, this
if-
isn't the key.
I mean, if we got it from the keepers, who told us to be here at a certain time.
Yeah, that's true.
Then
It's
they would
reasonable that the
probably know
keepers might have
about it.
known that. All right, the thing in that like onyx looking chest was pretty valuable.
Okay.
That alone might make it worthwhile to come down here.
For Karis' sake, is there someone there?
Probably not.
The fact that they use his name as an oath
Yeah.
is a good creepy detail.
Then I threw your ass down the stairs. Wow. Okay. Dude over there just did not twig. Not aware of what is happening. I might be able to tag him with an arrow from here. Ooh, look at all that loot. And also a key in a very conspicuous position.
That wasn't the right key.
All right, Psalm 13. When thou art born. When thou art born, thou art blind and weak and squalling. So is the ore, weak and crumbling when it is pulled from the earth. Stoke thy forge, and burn away all impunity. Impurities.
These mechanists are just as bad as the hammers.
Yep. I was thinking literally exactly that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, those are golden candlesticks. Those are mine.
Also, I like the way that both these religious cults,
Well, I mean, the one has grown out of the other, right? So
yeah, but I like the way in which they moved from being all about building stuff and more about like, let's smelt some stuff. We love metal. You know, it's very.
I better come back here and replace this key when I'm done with it.
Ah, safety deposit box key. So back to the wax. I suppose that's a reasonable place for it to be.
Yeah.
Huh. That thing is very clearly made of wood. Whatever, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not sure that I've really engaged with like anything. There we go. Get my bank key impression. I'm not sure that I've ever engaged with any kind of media that has quite the sort of horror tone that this is going for.
Yeah.
It's very neat. Also, I got distracted by the hammer hunt, and I'm realizing there's a couple of rooms in here I didn't look in.
No, and you never played this one. You just played the first?
Yeah, no, I never played this one. I only played the very beginning of the first one.
The first one, yeah.
Okay, a hammer
Because of the
hole symbol.
hammer on.
Yeah, because hammer hunts are legitimately terrifying to everyone. Everyone knows this.
Especially to a kid.
The most objectively terrifying. I mean, I don't want to hide behind a kid too much because like we're talking about like a 14-year-old, right? Like a 13 or 14-year-old. So.
I mean, I was probably that age when I saw the first Halloween movie, and that spooked the heck out of me. Sleep for a few days. So, like, I wouldn't touch yourself too harshly.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you would very easily miss that there's a ladder back there. That's clever. Huh. Is that a much larger, basically one of the thing we saw down there?
I think so.
Yeah, you can see the little furnace. I have concerns about that. Oh, you are kidding me. We are at 999 total wealth. Why are there even things in here that can add to... all right. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, right. Put the key back.
Yeah.
He did say that out loud. I should go do that. Well, I'm glad we came over here though, because we actually found like kind of a lot of money worth of stuff. Okay. So making sure we haven't missed anything, because even the smallest additional find would be good enough.
It'd be funny the next thing you found was worth 9. Wouldn't that be funny?
Would that be funny?
Yeah.
Why is
You're
that
at
funny?
9. Because you're at 990?
No, I'm at 999.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's what I was saying. Like, why were there things that added up to like?
Okay.
Alright, it's fine.
I misheard.
Alright. I like the fact that the drop item command is actually getting like a lot of use.
Yeah. Yeah, the variety of missions in this one is really rad. Like, I like the different kinds of things we're doing, and that we're dropping items and copying keys and...
Thou'rt not the first to be afeard of them, for their visage is wrought to strike terror into the enemies of Karas. Or those who might not see it coming.
For mere strikes terror into mine own heart.
Thinkest thou thine own soft body of leaky flesh and wheezing gases is glorious to the eyes of the builder? Nay, 'tis thy soul that is the only thing of any worth. So 'tis with the children of Karas, for they are the blessed and immortal heirs of the builder, while I and thou are but the paltry tools that forged them.
As thou sayest.
I'm a little worried about the fact that I was not able to deactivate that thing. I don't know if it's the case that like...
Did you maybe need to aim for the steamy part?
I mean, I feel like I shot the other one where the furnace was, and that's what
Yeah.
makes sense to me. I'm not sure if I was just not hitting it correctly, or if maybe with the big ones, the furnace is too large and powerful to be overcome by the amount of water that's in a water arrow.
Maybe it's a random amount of water in the arrow. Are there any rooms you haven't been in yet?
Oh, I'm sure.
Because now we're looking for one more.
Yeah, I just need like an item. I'm trying to make sure that we're I'm keeping an eye on where the guards are and stuff though, so I don't get unfortunately surprised.
Thou art.
Okay, why were you Here, raise sword. Jesus. Alright. That's really annoying that he was walking in that like Oh no, I had just put it down. That's right. Okay, objective complete. Yeah, it's really annoying that he was walking, like, cutting the corner, like a person would, but, like, AI units do not. Alright, so there's this person over here. They're just looking... Yeah, it's going to be hard to approach. Because, like, there's this area above us, right? That theoretically could have all kinds of stuff in it. And I think I need to get back kind of the way we came in.
I tell thee, for thou art my friend, that I wish the children of Karis were more mild seeming.
Thou art not the first to be afeard of them.
All right, let me try getting over here. Is there a way to rope arrow? Oh, there's a ladder.
Well, that's helpful.
A ladder's a lot like a rope arrow. Yeah, if we can just approach from up here. Like, that right there is stealable.
I think my work here is done.
Huh. A broken arrow, for some reason. Lord Karis, I write to you on behalf of my lord, who is much intrigued with your services to other nobility. I am given to understand that your favors are reserved for those who please the Mechanist Tower. My lord desires to do so, but he is concerned that his gifts may be incorrect or perhaps misdelivered. Please let me know by messenger if I can do aught to advise him. Jerome of the House Thorburn. Again, I feel like that's new. I think I'm hearing the person walking below us. Yeah, there were definitely just like rooms over here at the front. Let's see about up here. Nothing and nothing and hell yeah. May as well finish getting paid before we bounce.
Yeah.
Okay, and this just connects back to the room where we stashed those bodies. Hey, look, it's the guard who originally overheard us. Oh wow, it's like a hunting trophy of one of the craymen.
I don't like that.
It is a weird thing to want to have in your... Yeah, I'm not necessarily opposed to the killing of the craymen, but I wouldn't want to keep a piece of a corpse around, that's for sure. Okay, some projects that they're all working on. Week 26, Lord Basil, 2 crates lambs will send clockwork picture tray. Masked servant, spiral lamplighter. Clockwork spy cameras to Lord Thorburn. Okay, so we have sort of a vague sense of what their services are costing. They are very wealthy.
I like that the thing for Chewart was the thing they were charging was goodwill.
I didn't actually check the room below this side. Then I think we're done. I think we've seen everywhere that I am aware there might be stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how the chairs are different. That's a nice detail.
It's definitely a larger boiler.
Yeah.
So it would, in theory, take more of a, more thermal exchange. All right, I'm just going to go for it. That wasn't so bad, and narratively, it was very... There was a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Wow, only like 2/3 of the loot. I felt like I had been pretty thorough there. And, others killed too. I could have gotten by the... Does it include... So, 7 knockouts. We did get the 1 backstab. It feels like it was more. Was it only 7? I feel like I knocked out everyone we saw. I just feel so much better when we played that way.
I know, sweet. Bricky roads, they trappers, grass, stony walls, they trappers. That's too fast. And forget us, we were ever free.
I'm not surprised that the mechanists aren't the saints they claim to be. No one in the city is. But at least they've done me the favor of recording the incriminating meeting they had with Sheriff Truart. That recording should let me exert a little pressure on Truart to find out who hired him to kill me. But I'll have to acquire it first. The mechanists put the recording in a safety deposit box earlier today, but since I have a copy of the key, I should be able to open it. It didn't take much to learn that the mechanists do all their banking with First City Bank and Trust, one of the wealthiest establishments in town, catering to the financial needs of the city's upper crust. The bank vault is a huge tower, and I'm sure the safety deposit boxes are inside. Once inside the bank, I'll visit the Hall of Records and do a little snooping to find out which box belongs to the mechanists. Then I'll need to find a way to get inside the vault itself, grab the recording, and get out. No doubt the bank is well protected by mechanist security machines, in addition to the usual guard contingent. Risky, but I've always wanted a good enough excuse to break into First City Bank and Trust. But I always thought I'd be taking the risk just for the money.
Okay, bank heist. Break into the bank. It's a large building. There can't be guards at every possible entrance. Need to know the number of the deposit box that the recording is in, so search the Hall of Records, get inside, steal the thing. Opening the vault will probably be difficult. That's fair. That is a fair assumption. All right. There is a tip available. It's almost free. It's very close to free. We start with mines, 3 flash bombs, 4 fire arrows. Damn. How many people are you planning on killing, Garrett? And what if we increase that number by 3? I'm going to take 1 extra fire arrow. And then I do think it's probably, like, flash bombs turn out to be really good. Here, we'll do this. That's a pretty efficient spend of our money. Okay.
Can we read the tip before we go?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Gee, tried me a creek at First City B&T come 2 years back. More than I was scopped out for, tell you that. Not my best of jobs. Had me a left little finger afore that, for one. Trouble be, the place spent a full purse on the damn tile floors. Couldn't take a step back nor fort. Should I set an echo up to the roof? Had me a dram more a nerve, might have gone slow feet enough to get by, or wait patient-like till the thugmen be past. But no, had me to go and raise a noise on that tile, and out they jump. No worry for you, mate, all your talents. But for me, well, get me a coin and prick your ears same-wise. Seems a fair trade. So you remember, we were talking a couple missions ago about how the all of a sudden, like, the tips and everything had no voice at all. It was like the developers telling you what to do. Apparently, they must have realized, and they went so hard in the other direction. This is barely readable.
I love this, though. I love this very much.
Yeah, no, this is good. This game is rad as hell.
Yeah.
All right. That's what we're going to call it for today. I feel pretty good about that mission. All of a sudden, there's all these stakes again. Remember when things were easy? Remember when things were small? All right. When you come back next time, we're going to acquire a recording, heist an entire bank, blackmail the sheriff, and then do something about a wave of poor people being turned into robot bomb servant weapon.
Yeah.
It's a lot. We're going to deal with all of that. All of it by the end of next episode. No problem. And we'll see you then.
Bye.